Hi guys! Okay, today we're talking about natural light indoors. There are 3 different types, just like yesterday, but yesterday we talked about open shade, backlighting, and front lighting. Today, we're gonna be a little bit different, so we're gonna do front light, side light, and backlight today. Each of these 3 options are really cool because they create really different looks. So even just positioning your subject in one spot and practicing taking photos all the way around them is really gonna show you the difference that each type of lighting can make. So let's get started. Okay, so first we're gonna talk about front light. Front light when you're inside is great. You're just gonna put your subject facing the biggest natural light source. So the biggest set of windows, an open door, whatever you wanna use, whatever that biggest light source is in the room that you're in, your subject is gonna face that light source directly. What that's gonna give is a very soft, even light across your entire subject. Okay, so for front lighting, what I'm gonna do, guys, can you come over here? Yeah. I'm gonna have them facing the biggest light source, which is these 3 windows behind me. So come sit right here, guys. And I don't want them in the direct light, so scoot a little bit, little more. Now turn around and face me. Turn around and face me. Turn this way, ready? So, okay. Come right here. And then can you read him? Oh, I like that with your hand behind him. Isn't your hand behind him? And then Leafy, can you help hold the book? Okay, can you read him that story? Okay, ready? Can you look at the story? Look at the book. Okay, my ISO is at 320, and my shutter speed is 1. A second, and I'm at 2.0. My 85mm lens. And you can see these photos. Hey! Oh wait, can you scoot in? Can you point to the dragon? Can you point to him? Why are you scooting? Scoot in close. Can you point to the dragon? Is there a dragon in there? Ah! Too many dragons! Show me, count them, please. Okay, Greta, hold it close. Hold it close to you. Maybe can you count the dragons? Can you count them? 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can see the front lighting, but the light is nice and so these are some examples of photos I use with natural front light indoors. So most of these are just light through windows. Do you see how with each of these images, I'm just getting really nice even light. I don't have a lot of shadow. Of course I do have some shadow, but on like my actual subject, I'm really not getting a lot of shadow. They're just very clean, clear images. If you're wanting a very clean, clear shot, this is great for like a portrait, like a smiling at the camera shot, or something where you just really want to focus on a specific detail. Front light is going to be a great way to do that. Okay, so side light is where your subject is going to be halfway, is where they're going to turn. So if this is my biggest light source, they're going to turn facing this way, and the light is going to be stronger on this side of their face than it is on this side of the face. This kind of lighting can be really interesting because it creates a lot of dimension. So I'm getting a lot of shadow and then a lot of strong light. Okay, now I'm going to show you the same setup, but I'm going to do side lighting. So I've got side lighting on me right now. The big light source is here. I'm going to have them facing this way, so the side light is right on their face. So Greta, come right here. Can you come sit in the shade right here? Right here. Put your back on the wall.
Oh, I'm right here. I'm right
okay. Scoot. No.
here.
Oh, Leafy, come over here, quick. Hurry. Come on. I've got to show you something so funny in this story.
Hi, it's so funny.
It's so funny. You cannot believe. Okay, sit on
Wait, it?
Okay, Greta, can you show him the best surprise page? Okay. So I'm not changing my settings on this. Well, I might actually bring my shutter speed up a little. It's a little bright. And there's a lot more shadow in these shots than there were in the front lighting shots. Leafy, can you hold the book? How is it? How is it? Is it good? Oh, Greta, let him help hold it. Can you let him help? Because he loves to help hold it because he thinks he's big.
I'll hold it by myself.
Okay, wait a second. How many dragons are there? Can you count them? Oh, you're not gonna help? You want to be kind of careful with this one because if you're too close to the light source, it's going to be too bright on this side and too shaded on this side, so you're going to get kind of wonky shadows. Especially you'll see that there will be shadows on your subject's nose, like right here. which will make the nose look bigger, which is not flattering. And there will probably be shadows under their eyes, which again is not a flattering thing. Okay, so with this side lighting, you can see, I'll take a photo of it so you can kind of compare. Wait, say that, look at Mom. Wait, is Mickey Mouse in my camera or what? Say hi, Mickey.
Hi, Mickey.
See how the light's kind of soft, but I'm gonna move him over here really close to the light source and I'll show you how harsh that light can be. Come over here. So I'm gonna put him still in the shade right here.
Mickey.
He's in there, can you see him? Right there, okay. Now, look right in here. Do you see Mickey?
I know.
Say hi, Mick.
Hi,
Hi, Mickey Mouse.
Hi, Mickey.
Oh, wait a second. Do you see Donald in there?
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you're kind of stepping away from the light source a little bit with your subject so that the light that's coming onto them is a little bit softer. But you can see in these images, these all are shot with side light, and you can see that there's quite a bit more dimension in them because I've got a brighter side and a darker side, so I am seeing more shadow. So I think this actually can create a really cool, interesting look in your photos because you are getting a little more shadow and depth. So you kind of want to play around with that and see if you like that look. I personally love a lot of contrast in my images, so I love side lighting, but you might tend to prefer front lighting or something else. So experiment with it a little bit. Okay, and then backlighting is going to create the most amount of drama in your images. So what you're going to do is you're just going to set your subject with the brightest light source behind them. So you're shooting into the brightest light source. Again, just like yesterday, you are going to have to compensate for that darker face because the background's so bright, their face is going to be darker. So you're going to have to compensate for that in post, like in your editing. But you can also get some really pretty light flare, you can get some cool dimension, you can get some of that haloing in their hair, which is always really pretty. I will say that when you're indoors, backlighting can be tricky because your ISO is going to need to be really high to be able to capture the light on your subject's faces. I'm going to have them come sit in the direct light here. Greta, will you sit right here? Can you sit on this line? Do you think you can? Wait a second. Wait, let's count how many lines. Come see. Come on, can you help me? You're such a good helper. Come help me. Let's count. Okay. Oh, it's like music box. Oh no, it did crack. Can you sit on this big one? Oh my gosh, you're good at that. Wait, Leafy, can you come sit on the big line too? Greta has to show you a fun song. Come here, she's going to show you this fun song. Come here. Sit right here. Wait, can you lay on your tummies this time? Do you have a tummy?
Yeah.
Oh, Faith has a tummy. Greta doesn't have a tummy. How sad. What is this? Your foot? Is this your nose right here? Come here. Lay on your tum-tum right here. Hurry fast. Can you look at this? Oh, wait. I have to tell you this page. It's so funny. Watch. Look, when you sneeze, he breathes fire! What if every time you sneeze, fire comes out your nose? Ah! You'd start the house on fire so much. Okay, lay on your tum-tums. Please. Just really fast. We're almost done. Hurry. Can you do it fast? Thank you. Okay, wait a second. Oh my gosh. Look at all the holes he made in this book. Are you kidding me? Can you put your toes up?
Oh, the fire. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, and these ones, you're going to see I kind of underexposed them a little bit more than the others. Straight out of camera. Greta, can you count them? Can you count them? Don't put your hand in your mouth. Can you count how many holes? Help Thief count.
1,
There he goes.
2, 3.
Because it's so bright, you can't see it, but it definitely makes a more dramatic image.
Wait.
So these images, I used backlighting, and you can see that my subjects are a little bit more shadowed. There's a little more shadow and they're a little bit darker than my typical photos tend to be on my subject's face. That's just kind of the nature of backlighting indoors. But you can also see that they do create kind of a lot of drama and a lot of dimension in my images. Okay, so those are kind of the 3 options for lighting when you're indoors. I would love for you to experiment with all 3 today. So that can be as simple as just placing your subject in one spot, taking a photo of them facing the light, then turning them, taking a photo of them halfway facing the light, and then turn them again and take a photo with the light behind them. Just to give you an idea of how those 3 different positions of light work. Once you start to understand that, then you might be like, okay, I want to take this photo, I want to see more shadow, so I'm going to do side lighting or even backlighting. Or this one, there might be another where you're like, you know, I really just want to be able to focus on what they're doing and get a nice, clean, bright shot. So I'm going to do front lighting for this one. Okay, so I want you to try all 3. And for your homework today, this is the only day I'm going to ask for this. I want you to post 3 photos, all 3 of them with one of the different types of light. So front light, side light, backlight. I would love to see them, and I would love to hear your feedback on which one you are currently preferring. That preference might change as you grow and develop as an artist, but right now I'd love to hear what you like the best. So I look forward to seeing you over in the Facebook page today and seeing what you create, and I will talk to you later. Bye.